Vienna remains the most livable city for 2019 out of 140 surveyed by the Economist Intelligence Unit. Cities are assessed for stability, healthcare, culture and environment, education and infrastructure. 1. Vienna, Austria. With an overall rating of 99.1 out of a possible 100, Vienna has been named the most livable city in the world for the second year in a row. The Austrian capital has consistently scored high in similar surveys, with human resource consulting firm Mercer also ranking Vienna first in its quality of living survey every year for a decade, 2009 to 2019. 2. Melbourne, Australia. Before being beaten by Vienna in 2018, Melbourne topped the Global Liveability Index list for 7 years running. With a score of 98.4 in 2019, it has once again fallen just short of the top spot, but still achieved scores of 100 in healthcare, education and infrastructure. Thanks to its thriving arts scene, Melbourne is often dubbed Australia's cultural capital. 3. Sydney, Australia. According to the Economic Intelligence Unit, Sydney has risen from 5th to 3rd place this year owing to renewed efforts towards tackling the impacts of climate change, improving its culture and environment score. But Australia's most populous city still remains one spot behind its rival, Melbourne. 4. Osaka, Japan. Osaka dropped from 3rd to 4th place this year, but it didn't make it into the top 10 until 2018, following a decline in crime rates and an overall improvement in the quality of transportation. The port city is one of Japan's economic powerhouses and is the second largest metropolitan area after Tokyo. 5. Calgary, Canada. Although it dropped from 4th to 5th in this year's survey, Calgary remains the most livable city in North America, beating out its other Canadian rivals, Vancouver and Toronto. Home to 1.3 million people, Calgary is often recognized for its high quality of life. 6. Vancouver, Canada. Vancouver was previously ranked the most livable city from 2002 to 2010, and again in 2015. Despite falling a few spots, British Columbia's most populous city still boasts a very high livability score of 97.3, including perfect scores in healthcare, culture and environment, education and infrastructure. 7. Toronto, Canada. Toronto rounds out the North American cities included on the list with an overall livability score of 97.2. Canada's most populous city has also been named the most multicultural contemporary city in the world. 51% of its residents were born outside of Canada and it is home to over 230 different nationalities. 8. Tokyo, Japan. In the lead up to the 2020 Summer Olympics, host city Tokyo has undergone a rapid transformation, no doubt contributing to its score of 97.2. Tokyo is also known for being one of the safest cities in the world and is popular with tourists looking to experience both the ultramodern and the traditional in one bustling metropolis. 9. Copenhagen, Denmark. Copenhagen is the only other European city included in the top 10 livable cities list after Vienna. Despite the relatively high cost of living, Denmark's capital offers excellent infrastructure and healthcare. It also hopes to become the world's most cycle-friendly city, with authorities aiming to increase the percentage of commuters who travel by bicycle to 50% by 2025. 10. Adelaide, Australia. Finally, Adelaide brings the total number of Australian cities included in the top 10 to 3. With a population of 1.3 million, the so-called City of Churches is smaller than its higher-ranked counterparts, but is becoming increasingly known for its world-class wineries, pristine beaches and growing foodie scene.